Have you ever wondered how plants make their food? Well, let's take a fun journey into the awesome world of photosynthesis. Picture this. Plants are like tiny food factories, and their secret ingredient? Sunshine. Yes, that's right. Just like we need breakfast to kickstart our day, plants also need food. But instead of cereal or toast, they whip up their own meals using sunlight, air, and water. Now imagine a plant basking in the golden sunlight, greedily drinking in the sun's rays. The air around it is full of invisible ingredients, which it sucks in through tiny windows on its leaves. Underground, its roots are sipping up water from the soil. Then, using a magical process called photosynthesis, it stirs up all these ingredients to make its own delicious food. And the best part? This amazing process not only feeds the plant, but also releases oxygen, which we breathe. That, my friends, is the power of photosynthesis. Ever peeked inside a leaf? Well, let's do it now. Inside every leaf, you'll find these tiny green specks, almost like miniature chefs. They're called chloroplasts, and they're the plant's personal kitchens, where the magic of photosynthesis happens. Now, what's the secret ingredient in this kitchen? It's something called chlorophyll. Picture chlorophyll as a superhero's shield, but instead of deflecting lasers or bullets, it traps the sun's energy. Yes, you heard it right, the sun's energy. How cool is that? But wait, there's more. Plants need more than just sunshine to cook up their food. They need air and water too. So they open up tiny windows on their leaves called stomata, and these act like straws, sipping in air. At the same time, from the roots, water travels up the plant's stem, almost like it's driving up a magic highway. Now back to our little green chefs, the chloroplasts. With the sun's energy trapped by the chlorophyll, these chloroplasts mix the air and water to cook up a sweet, sugary snack called glucose. Sounds yummy, doesn't it? Well, it's not just yummy, it's the plant's fuel, giving it the energy it needs to grow. And just like that, our plant has made its own food. So next time you're enjoying a juicy apple, remember it's all thanks to the amazing process of photosynthesis happening in a plant's kitchen. Ready to know the magical recipe of photosynthesis? Well, let's break it down into easy steps. Think of plants as tiny food factories, using sunlight, air, and water to whip up their meals. First up, we have sunbeams. Plants have tiny windows on their leaves called stomata, which open up to let in the sunshine. It's like opening the curtains in the morning to let the day in. Next, they need some air. Plants also take in air through these stomata, just like sipping through a straw. Now, isn't that neat? Then comes water. From the roots, water travels up the plant's stem like a magic highway all the way to the leaves. But what happens next is where the real magic begins. Inside the chloroplasts, which remember are the plant's little kitchen, there's a green pigment called chlorophyll. This chlorophyll uses the sun's energy to mix the air and water together, and voila, it creates a sweet, sugary snack called glucose. This is the plant's fuel, just like your breakfast gives you the energy to run around and play. And guess what? Oxygen, the air we breathe, is released as a byproduct, just like steam from a kitchen. So when plants prepare their food, they also give us the oxygen we need to breathe. And there you have it, photosynthesis, the fantastic food-making process of plants. Now, let's put your plant power to the test. It's time to turn your home into a mini science lab. First, let's go on a leaf hunt. Look for leaves of different shapes and sizes. Do they all have the same amount of chloroplasts? Hard to tell, isn't it? But remember, even the tiniest leaf is a powerful photosynthesizer. Next, let's try the sunshine experiment. Plant some seeds in 2 pots. One pot gets to lounge in the sun while the other stays in the shade. Keep an eye on their growth, and you'll see the magic of photosynthesis at work. And don't forget the snack attack. Every fruit and vegetable you munch on has gone through photosynthesis. So, whether you're crunching on carrots or slurping up spinach, you're enjoying the tasty results of this amazing process. So next time you bite into a juicy apple, remember, you're enjoying the fruits of photosynthesis.